better too. Drag is set all weird. Must be a bass. It feels really good. Good one. There we go. Ready to start? Ooh, jeez. Hopefully this isn't a pike. Really need to adjust my drag. There might be some vegetation that has it. Whatever this is, it is moving big. I think it has vegetation on it. Oh, it just slapped it. Still big. Well, still good. There we go. Stop. Stop.
caught about 10 bass out of the school here, and it was a good time for sure, but none of them were over like 16 and a quarter. And this is the last one I ended up catching that day in that spot. And after that, I didn't really catch any fish for like 2 or 3 hours until this clip right here. And this fish didn't even help me, so I kind of fell off at the end of the day, but that's how it goes sometimes.
Ugly. That's a smallmouth though. Damn. Get out of here. This is my first full year doing kayak stuff. But yeah, I've only been to Caddo this spring, so.
How was that?
It was rough. Like I drove down there thinking I was gonna catch a personal best. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. Drove down there thinking I was going to catch a personal best because, you know, Florida's strain and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And there's just like a lot of cold fronts, and it just turned the fish off. All the locals are like, oh, you should have been here last week. You know, we were tearing them up, blah, blah. And there were still people that tore them up, but they were just harder to catch than they should have been for that time of year. But I could have caught bigger fish back home, so that's just how it was.
Think so?
Yeah, like I think my biggest one there was like 18 or something. Well, we need to catch one pretty soon. I thought we'd get a bite by now.
I made one catch.
That's another small one. Can't tell. I'll measure this one.
That one's a little bit better.
Yeah, that's measurable. It's not big enough to be on the limit at the end of the day, but should probably not let him hear that so it won't come off. Caught any big ones yet?
One little one, you.
I've caught 3, but only one measurable one, and it was barely measurable. So yeah, the same.
Where are all the big ones? There's another one.
Yeah, but it's, I mean, it's like a 13 something, maybe. No, I don't even know. Remember when I said I would rather have one 18 incher? Doesn't look like it's turning into that kind of morning.
It's getting real foggy is all I know.
Yeah, I'm afraid to cross that channel right now. I mean, I'm not getting the right bites here, but I don't want to get smashed by a boat. got a good look at this yet. Fighting hard. There it is. That's a good one. There we go. Big bass on a little lure. That's the size I need. I know this is all out of order and everything, but I'm gonna give a day 2 recap and like a kind of a mid-morning summarization of today. Yesterday it's much windier. It was a south wind instead of a north wind. I'm in pool 8 over by Goose Island. It basically went as bad as possible from my perspective. I practiced over here and it was just so muddy. And the first 2 spots I went to, I was just scraping around for any bite and I just caught dinks. So it was really frustrating and disappointing, but I was able to grind out a couple decent fish about the size of the one I just caught in various spots, and got into tie for 13th place, which is the last check mark. So all in all, it was not a failure of a day. The bite doesn't feel as good, but who knows? Yeah, I don't know. Feels measurable. Yeah, I'm not gonna measure it. I've been basically doing this all morning. But as far as yesterday goes, I was catching all my better ones on a spinnerbait because it was windy. And occasionally I was using a walking style topwater to locate schools, or what I thought were schools. Oftentimes it was just one fish seemingly. And then I would switch to a small swim bait like this, or a spinnerbait. Today it's a different story. I started out at a different spot, which the guy who's just ahead of me, that's where he started the first day, and it was a big enough area we ended up sharing it. But neither of us were catching the right fish. There were tons of bait fish, tons of little fish. I mean, no joke, like I caught well over 30 fish, and I'm not going to show them all in the video. And my biggest one was 15 1/4, which is the smallest fish I had on my limit of 5 yesterday. Like, oh no. Broke me off. Nice. I just reached out. Seems like I found a little pocket right here. There was a pocket here yesterday, but I think I got like a 16 out of it. And then just some very tinies. So it seems like it might be a little bit better today. I'm gonna keep fishing it and keep my distance. Today I'm fishing a screwhead Okashira megabass jig. If you've watched my channel at all, you've seen me fish with this. Basically, if I had a signature bait that's like my juice, this would be it. I'm running into a problem with it though. They make a shad bait, like a swim bait to go with it, called a spark shad, and I only have like 3 left, and it's the only thing I'm catching them on today. They don't seem to want a spinnerbait. I haven't really put it in their face, made them eat it yet, but I would throw spinnerbaits and topwaters in a spot and then pick up this lure and catch like 5 fish in a row after the others didn't produce. So I think they're just wanting something that's a little more finessey. I'm sure any jig, gosh, mosquitoes. sure any little finesse jig would work, but this little prop on this thing seems to be magic. Like, I don't know what it is, but they definitely appreciate it. So I keep throwing it, and it produced 17 and a quarter, or whatever that was. So, and I caught like a 20, I don't remember, 20 and 3/4 maybe, a table rock, fatty on it not too long ago. So I mean, it produces big fish. There's just not much wind, and they're eating it, so I'm throwing it. That's better. Don't go in the shallow stuff. There we go, there's a school up there. It looked like it was decent, but it wasn't like massive. Caught up. Oh, you're free now. Okay. Worth netting. I'm approaching the area of that school I found yesterday, seeing if there's a bass boat here earlier, seeing if they left me any fish. I doubt it, but if I could catch like one 16-incher out of here, it'd be worth it. Feels solid. Oh yeah, it'll help stay on. Save me one. Wow. He's fatty. He's fatty, bro. You're barely hooked too. Here I am trying to pull a hero move and run to a final spot right before time expires, but I took a wrong turn, so I had to paddle and
took forever to get there as a result. I only had about 5 minutes to work with and didn't catch anything, so kind of fell off in the last few hours again on the second day, which was unfortunate, but still finished 19th out of 90 with 161 inches, so it was a great experience. But you know, next time I'll try and stick a little closer to home and try and get some more fishing time in instead of doing whatever this is.